The iPhone's new frontier, India calling, Trump alarming, your next iPhone could cost more, much more. Apple is moving significant iPhone production out of China. Its new favored destination is India. This is a massive gamble for Apple. But a familiar figure is casting a long shadow. Donald Trump, with his America First agenda, is watching. His potential return to power could disrupt everything. Apple's bold move faces a serious political test. Apple's strategy is often called China plus one. This means they don't want all their eggs in one basket. Relying too much on China is risky. Geopolitical tensions between the US and China are high. The COVID-19 pandemic also showed the dangers. Supply chains broke down. Apple learned a hard lesson. Now, India is emerging as that crucial plus one. It offers a new base to spread the risk for Apple's most iconic product. Imagine this scenario. Trump wins the next election. He decides to impose tariffs on iPhones made in India. This would be a direct hit to Apple's plans. The company finds itself caught between its global business needs and American political demands. The financial implications are huge. The outcome will send ripples across the globe. Apple's decision to invest heavily in India is no accident. It is a carefully calculated strategic move. India presents a massive burgeoning market. Millions of Indian consumers are joining the middle class. They are eager to own premium smartphones. Apple sees incredible growth potential here. Manufacturing iPhones in India for the Indian market is smart. It helps reduce local taxes and shipping costs. This is a long-term play for market dominance. Another major factor is the cost of labor. India has a vast, young, and available workforce. Wages in India are generally lower than in China. This difference can significantly help Apple manage its production expenses. Lower manufacturing costs can lead to better profit margins. Alternatively, it could help Apple keep iPhone prices from rising too steeply. In a competitive global market, controlling costs is essential. India offers a viable path to achieve this financial efficiency. Donald Trump's message is loud and clear. MAGA means America, not India. His core policy is America first. He believes American companies should manufacture their products in the United States. This is aimed at bringing jobs back home. He views Apple's expansion in India as undermining this goal. This fundamental difference in vision sets the stage for a potential clash. Apple's global supply chain strategy is directly in his crosshairs. The threat of tariffs is very real. Trump has said that if companies like Apple build their products outside the US, they should face financial penalties. This warning isn't limited to goods made in China. It extends to products manufactured in other countries, including India. If re-elected, new tariffs could be imposed on iPhones imported into the US from India. This represents a significant financial risk for Apple. It adds a layer of uncertainty to their Indian operations. Apple has been actively working to reduce its dependence on China. However, Trump's stance suggests that simply shifting production from China to another country like India might not be enough. India's manufacturing ascent, ambitions, and hurdles. India has grand ambitions for its manufacturing sector. The nation aims to become a major global production hub. The Make in India initiative is the cornerstone of this strategy. The Indian government is actively courting large international companies like Apple. They see attracting such giants as a way to create millions of jobs. It's also a way to stimulate economic growth. Apple's increasing presence in India is a significant victory. It sends a strong signal to other global firms. The Indian government's vision extends beyond simple assembly operations. They are pushing for greater local value addition. This means encouraging Apple and its partners to establish a more comprehensive ecosystem within India. This includes bringing in component manufacturers. It also means fostering research and development activities locally. India desires a deeper, more integrated manufacturing presence. This would significantly enhance India's technological capabilities. It would make the country a more integral part of global tech supply chains. Apple's crossroads, navigating politics, prices, and consumers. Apple's CEO, Tim Cook, faces an incredibly complex challenge. He must skillfully navigate a treacherous geopolitical landscape. On one side, there's pressure from the United States. A potential Trump administration could impose tariffs on India-made iPhones. The America First policy demands more manufacturing on U.S. soil. This pressure is intense and carries significant financial implications. Cook must carefully consider these demands while safeguarding Apple's global operations and profitability. It's a delicate balancing act. On the other side, the Indian government has its own set of expectations. India is eager for more investment from Apple. They want the company to deepen its manufacturing footprint. This includes producing more components locally. They also want Apple to contribute to India's growing tech ecosystem. Satisfying these ambitions is key to maintaining a strong partnership with New Delhi. Tim Cook must find a way to meet these expectations. He needs to keep both Washington and New Delhi supportive of Apple's strategy. What are Apple's alternatives if the tariff threat materializes? One option is nearshoring production to the United States or Mexico. However, this would likely involve substantially higher labor costs. Such a move could almost certainly lead to more expensive iPhones for consumers.